Hello everyone, Myth here and welcome back to another episode of Romance of Three Kingdom Legends Hotel. So following up on yesterday's video, today I'm going to go through all the 7-star armor and accessory in one video and just give you guys an idea on what to keep and what to convert. Okay, so with armor, it's a lot of six-star armor. They're all very good. Mostly you just don't like the status effect ones you can get rid of, but like the HP plus one or the defense rate plus, they're all pretty good. So you can keep the 6-star ones if you don't have 7-star. But let's go through the 7-star MP defense. It's useless on Warlock, Footman, and Spearman. Okay, so this one is a no. Anti-crit. Anti-crit is always very end game. A lot of people with seal running around. So if you see any anti-crit armor, keep it. Okay, and try to keep at least 2 to 3 copies. Poison immunity useless. Confusion immunity useless. Wrench damage decrease. I think it's useless. Okay, decrease physical damage 35%. It's pretty good. I converted mine, but I kind of regret it now. I think in future, depends on how meta shifts. If it's mostly physical meta, then you really want this on your front line, right? Yeah, so I will definitely keep this one. Decrease tactic damage percentage. It's the same reason, so definitely keep. HP boost. I converted all of mine, but I mean it's good for tanks, right? And also if you look at the defense base, HP boost has 110 defense, and the other one's like 190, right? So it's definitely a very tanky armor. Yeah, maybe keep a few. And it might be good in the future, right? So that's that. Double attack immunity, definitely keep. MP boost percentage. I'll say for Warlord and Cavalry Spearman, this one is useless. Agility boost. Okay, what's agility? It increases block rate, defense rate, and accuracy, right? If you don't have anything else on better for like your dancer or fighter unit, you can keep this one, but this one for Warlock Spearman, I think it's useless. Okay, HP recovery percentage. It's good for what's it called? Trial of Gates, and maybe some other future PvE small contents, but yeah, mostly for PvE. So you can keep 1 or 2. Okay, gold breastplate. This is very good. 20% all defense. Best armor for Haojiao definitely, and mostly other tank units as well. So you will want to keep at least 1 or 2. Tactic defense rate increase plus 30%. Yeah, it's good one too, especially for someone with melee immunity, say like a Monda with first strike spear, right? Or so yeah, I think Monda. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You can keep 1 copy. What's this one? Status effect reflection. Definitely keep 1 or 2 if you want to. It's very good for Trial of Gate. It makes killing the bosses a lot easier. Double tactic immunity, same as double attack immunity. So it depends on the meta, right? If there's a lot of mages running around, then you should definitely want to keep 1. And people may ask, you know, what's better? Decrease tactic damage percentage or double tactic immunity? Okay. I think definitely the double tactic and double hit immunity is better than these two. Decrease damage by 35%. The only time decrease damage by 35% is better. Say for physical damage is when someone proc a support attack or penetration attack on you, so you take less damage because it ignores this double attack immunity effect, right? But in general, you want double immunity because the first hit will always be 100% damage, and then the second hit will be, I think, 75%. So 75% is still greater than the 50%, right? So you're receiving 25% less damage compared to this one. Wait, not 25%, but definitely this one is better to keep in general. Okay, what are you up to? Status effect again. Garbage. Damage transfer. It's I don't really rate it, but sometimes it's good, especially against like an enemy Haojao when he's low, right? And then one of his unit attacks you, and you can transfer this damage to his Haojao and kills him. It happens. It actually happens quite a lot. But I don't think you have to focus too much on this armor. So basically, to recap, top priority will be 20% all defense, anti-double both attack and tactic, and next tier will be the decrease damage percentage, both tactic and physical, not ranged, and you can keep a status effect reflection for Trial of Gate, and of course anti-crit. So that's pretty much it. I think it goes pretty much for everything. But for mages, this one, the Ocean's Robe, right, which is very meta right now, because it allows you to use your mage's wisdom as their defense stat, so it makes your mages a lot tankier. But in the future, this falls off greatly because when enhancement comes out and when the new artifacts comes out, the physical attackers will have a great boost in damage, so they'll pretty much ignore the effect of this armor and just kill your mage anyway, right? So in the future, there will be an robe that comes out that increase your mage's wisdom by 20% with MP +1, and it's same as Daqiao's passive. So if you guys go have a look at Daqiao's passive, that's the future effect of the best armor for mages. Okay, what's this one? Status reflection, same as before. Keep 1 or 2 for Trial of Gates. Double attack immunity, very good, especially on someone like Sima Yi or Chen Qun or anyone who has wisdom defense as passive already, so it makes them extra tanky. Okay, this one anti-crit. This actually makes your mage harder to kill towards end game in certain maps than this Ocean Robe. Okay, I regret I had 2 of this before, but I converted them away. So you definitely keep 1 or 2 for this one. HP boost. This is 1 tier lower than the one we just went through, but you can keep if you don't have the other ones. Yeah, this is similar to HP boost tier, and this one MP defense, it's just trash. Okay. MP boost 15%. You don't really need it because mana, especially in PvP, it's abundant. Okay, you can pretty much never use up your mana, so it's trash. Agility boost, it's trash, especially for mages. HP recovery, it's pretty trash as well. Damage reflection, it's really useless because you wouldn't receive much tactic damage anyways because you're high wisdom mage, right? So it's trash. All defense rate increase plus 20% because mage doesn't have really defense rate, right? So their dodge rate is pretty low. You plus this 20%, I think the hit rate on them still be above 75%. Yeah, it's okay, but it's definitely 1 tier below like double attack immunity and crit attack immunity. Okay, so you can keep like all defense rate increase or plus 150 HP if you don't have the 3 top tier ropes. Yeah, this is trash. really, because the only tactic that can really kill mages is the Crimson Strike, right? But it's very niche, so no, don't use that. Poison immunity, trash, because it's for mages, okay? Trash, and I would say trash as well. So basically, top tier the Ocean's Robe, anti double attack immunity and crit attack immunity, and then maybe you can keep the plus 150 HP and the 20% all defense rate. Now we go to light armor. Okay, for light armor, this is 6-star armor decrease damage from physical attack by 30%. Currently, it doesn't have a better 7-star version. You know, especially for archer crossbowmen like cavalry, mountain cavalry. So you can keep it. Now we go to 7-star, and also a lot of the 6-star ones here are pretty good. Like chance of blocking harmful attack plus 20%, like give to Zhao Yun. So you can keep. With 7-star, poison immunity is trash. This one is really good. It's probably the best for dancer and fighter, right? Because they have really high agility, block rate already, and some of them has even block rate passives, right? Like Queen He, she has really high block rate. So, and there's the new fighter in True Spanner with a passive that increases 20% all defense. So if you give this to them plus another 20% plus the terrain advantage and general type advantage, then sometimes people only have like 30-something% chance of hitting you. But yeah, this one is very good. I kept 3. I think, yeah, if you can keep 3, I will keep 3 because I converted my 4th and 5th away, right? Double attack immunity is very good on first strike Lubu right now. Definitely keep. And it's also good on a lot of frontline units that doesn't have high block rate, such as Yang Xiahou and say Meng Da, right? You can equip this on them. That's trash. Double attack immunity again. I think it's very good on archers and also Yang Xiahou, because Yang Xiahou, I don't really rate that general because he has really low block rate, right? So anything can pretty much hit him. And it takes him at least 1 turn to have enough damage to kill people, right? So he's pretty slow on the offense as well. That's why I haven't 99 my Yang Xiahou, despite pretty much everyone has a 99 version of him. I don't really rate him at all. So maybe next week is Snow, right? He's 120% on Snow. Maybe he's gonna be really good. I don't know. We'll find out. Lubu's Robe, yeah, trash. Can keep, but not top tier. Anti-crit, yeah, definitely keep at least 1 or 2 for late game. MP defense, okay, this is the only MP defense armor that you want to keep, right? Because it's for Marines, okay? So Marine like Zhou Yu and Lu Xun, and in the future Han Xin will have the I don't know what's it called, but basically once their mana falls below, I think 20%, their wisdom will increase by 100%. Okay, so you would definitely want to keep this for them. And I actually just 99 my Zhou Yu yesterday, so I'm gonna try him out on the snow map next week and maybe showcase a little bit and see how he does. Okay, so definitely you keep this one. MP boost percentage, you can give it to like Dao Chan, right, or Lu Meng if you don't have anything better, because they have mana MP attack. Lu Meng has pretty low MP, like 220, but I think Dao Chan has 330 or 340 mana plus this 15%. It's like an extra, like almost 40 damage also, right? So if you don't have anything better, you can keep one. Agility boost percentage, Yeah, you can keep it for Diao-chan and fighters if you don't have anything better. No, I wouldn't really keep this one. Yeah, you can keep 1 or 2 for Trial of Gates. But later on, Trial Gates get really easy, right? So that's why I haven't really kept this status effect reflection ones. Damage transfer, pretty trash. Okay, so basically the one I own right now, they are the ones you should keep, right? And you can pretty much convert everything else. Okay, so that's Alma. Now we look at Accessory. Accessory, there's an interesting 5-star accessory, which is the Jade Dragon. It's not this one, is it? No. Yeah, it's this one, Jade Dragon. So it gives you 10% flat additional damage, which is pretty good. And also for 5-star or even 3-star, 2-star, I recommend to keep this one, charge move, and speed boost +2. They will really come into play in the future metas. Okay. But let's just focus on 7-star. Okay, what's this? Rich MP recovery percentage. What you can do, it's very niche, right? Because it's 边月香, that unit at level 99, she has passive that recovers MP for people around her every turn. I think it's 40 MP, right? And then if you equip this one again, okay, and if you gave Zhouyu this accessory that restore Zhouyu's 5% maximum MP per turn, I think Zhouyu will have enough mana to even use Water Dragon. I haven't done the calculation, but I think that's how it works, right? So it's very niche, but you can keep one, okay? Plus 150 max HP. These 3, they all plus 150 HP. They are good, especially on bruises. But I don't like those. I don't like plus 150 HP. I don't think they make too much difference, but it's debatable. So I had so many of this before. I converted all of them. Maybe I should keep like 2, but I think for you guys, you probably want to keep 2 or 3 as well. Deals 20% additional damage to cavalries. You can use this. It's very niche again, on like your cast or Huanzhong or any mounted archer or whoever you use playing and so grassland and castle map, right? Because those 2 maps are the most with cavalries. So very niche, but you can keep one. Okay, this one is specifically for marines such as Zhouyu and Han Xin. I wouldn't say it's for Lu Xun because Lu Xun is mostly a physical marine, okay? So you want this on Zhouyu and Han Xin. I had 2 of this before, but I converted away. Yeah, a little regret, but I'm going to use Zhouyu a different way, so I probably do not need this, but you want to keep at least 1. Okay, this one is the most trash 7-star artifacts there is. Okay, Seal, very good. It makes your attack physical attack and magic attack 100% crit. Okay, so you would want at least 4 to 5. You keep them for Azure Dragon raid. In that raid, all of your damage unit, you will want to equip this one. Okay, give you the maximum output DPS in the raid. Rage accessory is from Hao Zhao. I will only keep 1. Okay, if you 99 Ma Chao, maybe you can give it to him, but I really don't rate Ma Chao much. Yeah, you can give it to Hao Zhao, but in the future when they have like the ghost face mask, in a lot of situations, Rage accessory will get replaced. But you can definitely keep 1. 30% accuracy is very good to low accuracy but high damage characters such as heavy cavalries, because like Guan Yu and in the future Cao Sen, they have very low accuracy. You will want to keep 1 or 2 at least. Okay, plus 80 MP mirror. They basically you can keep one for like 边月香 because her mana is really low, right? They can also give a little bit more damage like to Diaochan and Lumeng. So basically 80 extra damage and 72 extra damage on the second hit. So it will be 152 damage boost, right? Yeah, so maybe keep one or two. Like, horses, this is my most regret. So just letting you guys know, except this one, it's pretty much useless. Maybe you can use it to finish some extreme story that's really hard stages later, but this is pretty much useless. But the other 4 horses are extremely good. Okay, I really regret converting them away, especially this +2 speed horse. It defines the meta in Asia right now. Basically, you have like the new, say on different maps, say on castle and grassland, you give this to your like cavalries and Huangzhong, with passives from Sun Quan and Zhu Rong and Bian Yuexiang, which gives them attack, and Zhu Rong and Bian Yuexiang has another +2 speed. They can pretty much reach every enemy before they can move, right, and kill them. So it's like before your turn, half your team is already dead. This is extremely good, and I am going to do a mass fusion on Accessory Day when the new accessory comes out, to see if I can get a few of this. I will definitely keep at least 3 of this one. This one as well depends on situation and can be very good as well. Charge move, a lot of people doesn't understand what is charge move. So with charge move, it means when someone, say the opponent has a Hao Zhao and he roadblocks you, right? So you can't move your units behind him to reach the backline. If you equip this on your damage dealer, they can ignore his roadblock and just move behind him and kill the backline. Okay, and many people be like, oh, why do you specifically want the 7-star version of this when even 1-star, 2-star, 3-star version has the same skill, right? Because when enhancement comes out, it enhances the base stats of 7-star by a lot, so it will really stand out. Okay, so you definitely want to keep these horses. And Depot, it increased damage per tile movement. It's very good. I keep at least 2 for myself. You should do the same. Okay, so that's the horses. Most of them are very good. But people just don't understand it right now. But when the meta shifts, they will be able to see how important these horses are. Okay, books, fire tactics book, you can keep 1. It's very niche because the weather changes, right? But in desert, I think it's like 68% fire chance. But for safe, like Sun Beings out of war is still better, but you can keep 1 of this. Wind tactics. Well, earlier in Asia server, there's a very popular tactic of using Typhoon in PvP, and like multiple mages Typhoon with Wind book, right? But since they have banned Typhoon, they actually replaced Typhoon skill with a Chain Lightning. So I would just convert this away. Water tactic book, as I mentioned before, that it's same with Seal, right? Because in Azure Dragon Raid, the terrain is actually water. The Dragon Boss is in water, so and it's always you want to keep putting Mage and Marines for the raid. So if you don't have 5 or 6 seals at least, you will want to keep the water book plus 35%, because that will be the second best accessory for the raid. Okay, so this is very important, keep in mind. Okay, Earth tactic, I keep 1 for Zhuge Liang because his passive ignore terrain, which he can use tectonic, the big rock, on any terrain, and this boosts the damage by another 35%. So it's the best accessory on Zhuge Liang. Okay, Interrupt protected plus 10% is like poison stuff. No, I will just convert it away. Healing, yeah, it's for your healers, but I'll just keep one, even though you run 2 healers in raids, right? Azure Dragon raids, but I will actually give the healers either copy tactic, or if the healer already have copy tactic like Manchong, I will just give them seal too, so they can do damage on their turn. Okay, Mozi, which adds 25% elemental damage. As I mentioned in my PvP video, that if you run mages, I see people make a lot of mistake. Even right now, like a top PvP guy on global, he runs 3 mages, right? But he's got mods on 2 of the 3 mages he run, apart from Zhuge Liang. People think the 25% is definitely better than the 20% from Sun Bin Out of War, but that's not the case, because this is only for elemental damage. So the big new Crimson Strike level 93 5 spell plus the 4 god spell, they are not elemental spells, so this would not increase their damage at all. So if you have Sun Bin Out of War, you can get rid of this one. Okay, so this is very good. And last one would be HP recovery percentage, which is trash. So yeah, we have pretty much went through everything. So we went through weapons, armor, and accessory in these 2 videos. Hopefully you guys find it useful. If I speak too fast, feel free to ask any questions in description. And my next videos will probably take a few more videos. I'll go through every single general in each banner and say which one is worth the effort to 99. Okay, so that will be my next videos, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.